Victory for medical choice in Illinois, as NorthShore University HealthSystem has settled for $10.3 million with healthcare workers who were fired or resigned due to the vaccine mandates in that state. We'll discuss what happened here. And so, from Trial Site News, I am Adrian, and our episode is starting right now. So, a legal clash pitting healthcare employees that opted out of the COVID-19 vaccine mandates for religious motivations against a sizable Midwestern integrated health system has been settled by the parties based on a $10.3 million negotiated agreement that now just simply needs execution by a federal judge. The plaintiff's counsel billed this as the first class action lawsuit settlement against a private employer concerning the COVID-19 vaccine mandates. The conflict started when 14 healthcare employees, including nurses, a pharmacy tech, and a senior application analyst, filed a lawsuit last October against the defendant, which is NorthShore University HealthSystem. As for the employees, they were named anonymously in the litigation. According to Liberty Counsel's press release on their victory, they wrote that, as a part of the settlement agreement, NorthShore will also change its unlawful no religious accommodations policy to make it consistent with the law and to provide religious accommodations in every position across its numerous facilities. No position in any NorthShore facility will be considered off limits to unvaccinated employees with approved religious exemptions. In addition, employees who are terminated because of their religious refusal of the COVID shots will be eligible for rehire if they apply within 90 days of final settlement approval by the court, and they will retain their previous seniority level. So let's take a step back and look at how this situation evolved in Illinois. Well, as reported by Lisa Schenker, writer for the Chicago Tribune, the state of Illinois still continues to require vaccination of healthcare workers. However, the administration of Governor Pritzker, Democrat, eased testing rules for individuals not fully vaccinated. Although per the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, employees may request exemptions from vaccine requirements due to sincerely held religious beliefs, employers have quite a bit of leeway as to how to respond to such requests. Now, NorthShore University HealthSystem has estimated that the administration denied religious exemptions to about 523 of its workers between July 1st, 2021 and July 1st of 2022. About 204 of the workers succumbed to the threat of losing their job after receiving the denial and got the vaccine to keep their job. 269 employees, however, were either terminated or resigned. Now, NorthShore said in the statement that, quote, getting vaccinated may be a difficult decision for some of our team members. We value their committed service and respect their beliefs. However, COVID-19 has presented unique challenges that continue to threaten our communities, and therefore we must prioritize the safety of our patients and team members in support of our broader mission. And now with the settlement, the plaintiff's counsel and numerous media outlets, including the Chicago Tribune, are reporting that the parties have settled the litigation with the health system, i.e. the defendant, having not admitted that it conducted itself in any way that implies wrongdoing. And as I mentioned at the top of this broadcast, the agreement still must be reviewed and approved by a federal judge. Now, this settlement indeed has made some history in that it forced NorthShore University HealthSystem to change its COVID-19 vaccination exemption policy. While hospitals that are caring for beneficiaries of either Medicare or Medicaid are subject to the COVID-19 vaccine mandates initiated under the Biden administration, thanks to the plaintiffs' and counsel's efforts, the hospital has seemingly embraced a more religious exemption process. And according to the nonprofit organization's founder and chairman, Matt Staver, the decision should, quote, send shockwaves or a wake-up call at least to employers to follow the law under Title VIII. The Liberty Counsel emphasized in its press release the importance of Title VIII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, prohibiting employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, and national origin. Staver went on to say that, quote, a number of employers have these blanket policies to get the COVID vaccine or be terminated without taking into consideration individual religious exemption requests. Now, as for the actual settlement amount, it represents over 500 workers, and the settlement agreement, if executed by the judge, would offer $25,000 per worker who was fired or resigned due to the mandates. And as for the employees that were denied and yet felt compelled to receive the vaccine, they could get approximately $3,000, this again according to Liberty Counsel. Additionally, the lead plaintiffs would receive an additional payment of $20,000 each. In one case, a plaintiff had her exemption request approved, thus she dropped out of the case. Now, it will be interesting to see if this opens the floodgates as more and more citizens continue to challenge the threat to their personal liberty. A fight that we will, of course, continue to follow. And that, my friends, will bring our episode to a close once more. From Trial Site News, I am Adrian, and I will see you all next time.